Hello and welcome to Alex Cooks, the #1 cooking show of YouTube. Now, what are we be cooking today? What will we be cooking today? Well, in honour of the Great British Bake Off's Bread Week, we shall indeed be baking some milk loaf. Now, what is milk loaf, you might be asking? Well, it's essentially a loaf of bread if you made it with milk instead of water. I'm very excited to give this one a shot. So, let's get to the ingredients. Now, for this recipe you shall be requiring 450 grams of strong white bread flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, which is around here somewhere in your menu. Okay, the salt shaker seems to have completely vanished off the face of the there it is. 1 teaspoon of sugar, 275 millilitres of warm milk, a 7 gram sachet of yeast, and a little beaten egg and milk to glaze. You also need a loaf tin of about 18 by 10 centimetres. However, this loaf tin we're using here is a bit bigger, so we put in a bit of foil to try and waddle it in a little bit more. Okay. So now our next step is to add in the flour, there we go, the salt, there we go, and the yeast, there we go. And now using this wooden spoon of magic destiny and stuff, we shall stir this all together until it is all combined. Okay, so we just warm the milk up in the microwave. We shall now add in our teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to use this here metal spoon because there's all the sugar in the milk. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pour in all this hot milk into this well we've made in the flour. There we go. We're going to use a wooden spoon to stir it all in together. There we go. Okay, now it has formed the kind of dough from all the stirring we've done of it. We shall now put this onto this here patch of flour, and we're going to roll it out into a smoother, more uniform dough. Knead it, I meant, not roll. Okay, we've now kneaded our dough into a nice smooth ball, as you can see. We shall now proceed to stick this into the glass bowl and cover it with cling film and let it prove for the next 45 minutes. Okay, now it's been proving for about 45 minutes. We shall now take the dough out, put it on the worktop, and punch the air bubbles out of it. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I think that's all for now. We shall put it back into the bowl for about another 15 minutes. Okay, so now we've actually allowed our bread to prove for a further 15 minutes. We have now shaped the dough into roughly the same shape as the tin. We're now going to put this into the tin. Just going to like push it down a little bit, and we are then going to put the towel over it again to proof for another 30 to 35 minutes. However, halfway through that we'll take the cover off and do some dusting with egg and milk. Okay, it's now been 15 minutes, and we're just going to brush the top of this with the milk egg thing we were talking about earlier. It's going to give us a nice golden brown look once it's out of the oven. Okay, so once the bread expands, we shall now preheat the oven to about 200 degrees if you have a fan oven, 220 if you don't. So we're going to bake this in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. And you can see the bread is now out of the oven and it looks absolutely wonderful. We should now give it a few minutes to cool down before we turn it out, ready to serve for the taste test. Okay, so now you can see our milk bread is now ready, our milk loaf. You can see you put a bit of butter on for a bit of flavour, bit. Going to put this in our mouth and see how it tastes. I have to say, the bread almost has a certain thickness to it that the normal bread lacks. It's quite nice, as nice as bread can be, you know, really. Yeah, so another success from our kitchen. If you like this video, do be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this on your Facebook and Twitter. And also follow my social media on Instagram, Facebook and my blog. I shall see you in the next video.